Again, good evening. I'm Josh Smith.
I'm Sarah Diamond. City and county leaders are getting the conversation going here in Johnson City about what to do in an emergency derailment situation. Johnson City says this comes after the recent derailment in East Palestine, Ohio last month.
They say that created a lot of interest when it comes to local training for railway emergencies, especially involving hazardous materials. News Channel 11's Clarice Shaley was at that meeting today to find out more, and she spoke with local business owners who are next to some of the key railroad tracks.
Yeah, Clarice, what did they say?
Yeah, Josh and Sarah, like one business owner told me today, it's hard to find anywhere in Johnson City that isn't close to a railroad track, but for many of the businesses I spoke to, there are mixed feelings on whether they feel like there is a derailment possible in this city's future.
To me, they're not moving fast enough through town to even worry about something like that.
Steve Crouch is the owner of Bikerwear, which has been in its building next to the railroad tracks for less than a year. Other than the occasional noise and car tops not being covered, he says it's not much of an issue to them.
The only thing I would truly worry about in this area, in the downtown area, is someone being stupid and running in front of them.
But for people working right next door at White Duck Taco Shop, it often crosses their minds.
It's always a concern, especially with our tanks back here for the brew house and things like that, containing CO2, all the big gases. If anything was to come through here, it could definitely cause a problem for this building, and hopefully not for too much around it.
Johnson City has two railroad companies that come through the city, CSX and Norfolk Southern. The derailment in East Palestine, Ohio last month involved a Norfolk Southern train. Emergency management officials for Washington County, Tennessee, and Johnson City say they are prepared for hazardous rail emergencies, saying they train annually.
And understand, when we train, we actually train for a worst-case scenario, prepare for that, and we hope for the best, whatever that is.
They say they don't know ahead of time if trains that are passing through the city are carrying hazardous cargo. A lot of planning goes into the process, but you can't plan for everything.
But we have general plans in place that give us a good starting point and a good foundation to start working from.
These officials say that being prepared for an emergency starts with a good relationship between the first responders, which are the firefighters, and the emergency management agency, which they feel like they have. Live in Johnson City, Clarice Shaley, News Channel 11.
Clarice, thank you. And there is a website where you can sign up for emergency notifications. We've got a link to that on our website, WJHL.com.